All right, I will announce the final four in no particular order. So I guess I can say you've made it to the finals. Thailand! Next up, let me see if I see the flag. I want to see if there's a flag out there. I think I see a flag of Vietnam! Just two more. And one of them is Iceland! We're down to the last one on my card. This is the last of the top four. There's only one spot left. And that goes to Czech Republic! Congratulations to our top four. Each one is now guaranteed a crown. The only question is, which title will each of them take home? And of course, let's also give a huge round of applause to the remaining four delegates for being this year's runner-up. Come on, let me hear ya! Come on, Okada! Make it! Make some noise!
Presenting the sashes of the runners-up is Miss Earth 2017, Karen Ivasco.
We were this close, Philippines, this close. The tension is rising. And the stakes have never been higher. In just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, our final four will take on the ultimate challenge, the final question and answer portion, where wisdom and heart will decide who reigns supreme. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Our final challenge stands between our final four and the Miss Earth crown. Each finalist will answer the same question within 30 seconds, and when they hear this sound, that's their cue to wrap it up. And to keep things fair, the remaining delegates will be wearing noise-canceling headphones while each one takes her turn to answer. So, if everyone's ready, headphones please. For the crowd, if you're ready, now's your chance to make some noise for Thailand. Give her some confidence. Just make sure that they've, they look like they're all noise pollutioned up. All right. Bill Gates, a leading proponent for carbon emissions reductions, recently proposed that resources must be shifted away from the battle against climate change to efforts that prevent disease and hunger. Do you agree? Why or why not? Do you understand the question? It's a little long.
ถ้าสมมุติบิลเกตได้เสนอแนวคิดในการลดปล่อยก๊าซคาร์บอนเพื่อเป็นการแสดงออกเป็นป้องกันโลกคุณเห็นด้วยหรือไม่เพราะเหตุใดโอเค ถ้าสมมติบิลเกตในแนวคิดตอนนี้ที่เขาได้การปล่อยก๊าซปากอนเพื่อเป็นการแสดงออกและป้องกันโรคคุณเห็นด้วยเพราะเหตุใด
เห็นด้วยค่ะเพราะว่าแก๊สคาร์บอนไดออกไซด์ในโลกของเราตอนนี้นะคะมีมากมายค่ะซึ่งง่ายๆเลยเราสามารถลดยานยนต์พาหนะได้ค่ะเพื่อลดแก๊สคาร์บอนไดออกไซด์ลดการใช้พลาสติกและหันกลับมาใช้ของซ้ำและไม่ทำให้โลกเราร้อนค่ะและตอนนี้นะคะเรามีภาระโลกร้อนอยู่อยากให้ทุกคนเห็นถึงความสำคัญและวันนี้น้ำเหนืออยากจะเป็นอินสปิเรชันให้กับเด็กรุ่นใหม่ค่ะให้หันมาใส่ใจและรักโลกของเราช่วยกันดูแลโลก I believe everyone can do it thank you
Let's hear the translation.
Right. I definitely agree that he should reduce the carbon tax because increase the carbon tax because like we can all be mindful and be responsible in our action. For example, reduce carbon emission to using less cars and shift how we live our life. And as I'm standing here, I want to remind all of you that we have the power to be responsible and affect how we protect our earth. Thank you.
Thank you, Thailand. Sawadee ka. Khop kum ka. Over Vietnam. Come on, Vietnam. Where are the fanboys, fangirls, There we go. Vietnam. Same question for you, but you didn't hear it, so I'll say it again. Bill Gates, who was a leading proponent for carbon emissions reduction, he recently proposed that the resources must be shifted away from the battle against climate change to efforts that prevent disease and hunger. Do you agree? Why or why not? Do you understand? Now let me know if you understand the question.
I understand, but can you repeat? Because I didn't hear clearly the last part. Okay. Yeah.
Basically, Bill Gates, who has always been a leading proponent for carbon emissions reduction, has kind of changed his position a little bit, saying now that maybe we should be putting more efforts into preventing disease and hunger rather than climate change. Do you agree? Why or why not?
With this question, I think that I must say disagree. Because even climate change or hunger and other stuff else, I believe that everything is important in our life. Hunger makes people go away. Hunger makes people go away. And climate change makes our life get harder every single day, especially like in Vietnam. Climate change affects so many people's lives. I believe that we should not just only focus on hunger, but also on climate change too, because with every natural disaster in there, we live on this planet Earth. This is our home. We live by the air, the water, the food. So I believe that we should also focus on it. Thank you.
Vietnam, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Vietnam. Now let's call in Iceland. It is a little bit of a long question, and I do hope you give a little bit of concession, especially those who English is a second language. It's a little, sometimes can be a little tense to understand the long question and give an answer in English. Iceland. The question is, Bill Gates, who was a leading proponent for carbon emissions reduction, he recently proposed that resources must be shifted away from the battle against climate change to efforts that prevent disease and hunger instead. Do you agree? Why or why not?
Bill Gates, leiðandi talsmaður minnkunar á kolefnislosun, lagði nýlega til að auðlindir yrðu færðar frá baráttunni gegn loftslagsbreytingum yfir í aðgerðir sem koma í veg fyrir sjúkdóma og hungur. Ertu sammála eða ósammála?
I believe that we should take every problem in the world into consideration, and I think we should take care of our people as we care for the earth, because if we don't have empathy and don't take care of our people, our family, our nation and the whole earth, we can take care of our earth. Thank you so much.
Iceland, ladies and gentlemen. All right, for our final contestant, welcome up Czech Republic. I thought you'd left. I'm glad that you're still here. Thank you. Czech Republic. It's a little bit of a long question, but bear with me. Bill Gates, who was a leading proponent for carbon emissions reduction, recently proposed that resources must be shifted away from the battle against climate change to efforts that prevent disease and hunger instead. Do you agree? Why or why not?
I'm not here today to pick a finger and choose what is worse, whether it's environmental causes or social problems. I believe that even though I live on the other side of the world, on the other side, we are still facing the same climate change, and we are facing this issue together. And I believe that if we all unite, we can prevent both hunger and environmental causes. And one message I want to say: protect, tahan, na, tin, ang kalikasan.